Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here, and today I just want to give you guys a quick update and announcement about Call to Arms, myself and Pixelated Apollo's Mount and Blade Warband multiplayer event series that we're starting very soon. In fact, the first event will be this Sunday, the 28th of August at 5 p.m. BST, or I believe that's 12 p.m. Eastern US time. If you're not sure what the time zone is in your local time zone, then just Google 5 p.m. BST and see what that translates to, because that's when the event will start this Sunday, the 28th of August. Most important thing that you can do though, now if you want to be involved, is follow the link in the description to the Steam group to Call to Arms and join that. That will have all the information you will need. Pixelated Apollo is setting up a Discord server. We're going to try that out to start with. If it's no good, because many of you did have concerns about it, with lots of people on it, potentially it isn't as stable. If that is the case, then we'll move over to a TeamSpeak server. You guys helped us raise plenty through the Patreon. And I know some of you guys were saying, like, how come you're like looking for $300? Servers are much cheaper than that. And you guys linked us to plenty of cheaper servers. I don't know what me and Apollo were looking at, clearly, to start with. But when we had a look for some servers, they were showing up a lot more expensive, like $150, $200 odd dollars. Plus, we wanted to factor in a TeamSpeak and obviously do lots of giveaways as well. So that's what a lot of the Patreon funding will be going towards. We've also discussed the idea of potentially a second server as well. Should the ping of the first server not be good enough, we might alternate between two different servers every other week. To enable kind of us all to both get good and bad ping, and try and get the most people onto a server with reasonable pings. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to be kind of experimenting with that over the next kind of, I guess, couple of events. Hopefully this first event though will go well, and we can build on that and just make it a really fun experience going forward. So the current server we've got is based in France. Me and Apollo did try it out, and even though he had I think 100 or so ping, he was, we were still swinging and hitting each other fine. There wasn't, any lag, it would seem, between the two of us. So hopefully we'll get away with it with the event. Obviously, if not, we'll look for another server and just, keep on going until we can get one that sort of is an even middle ground. Unless someone wants to raise a private island somewhere in between the UK and the US and host a server there, that would be perfect, actually. But yeah. We'll give it a go, we'll sort it out. But yeah, thank you for all your support. Obviously, if you do still want to donate via the Patreon, you can, but it is completely optional. You do not need to donate to the Patreon to take part in these events. Donating to the Patreon gives you a kind of Patreon perk of you'll get the server password 15 minutes before the event starts. But if you don't donate, you'll still get the server password. It will be posted on that Steam group. So again, as I mentioned at the start of the video, do make sure you've joined that Steam group and be checking that Steam group just before the event starts, 5 p.m. BST this Sunday, or at 12 p.m. noon Eastern US time, or Google for whatever your local time is. That's where the server password will be posted, so that you can join it basically and get into the event. So yeah, even if you're not a patron, you can still join. It's just an optional thing to do if you want to kind of support the event and what me and Apollo are trying to do right now. All the extra kind of funding that you guys have given us, so we're going to potentially put that into a TeamSpeak server if Discord doesn't work, potentially other servers as well, so we can run even more events and sort out the ping and stuff if that's an issue. And we'll be doing loads and loads of giveaways. We kind of want to see if we can do some kind of, I don't know, stat tracking of players so that we can award like the most kills that week or whatever with a giveaway or something. So we're going to be working on that, and that's where a lot of that extra Patreon funding is going to be going. Aside from the server costs that we'll be, covering with that. But yeah, thanks to all you guys that chipped in, gave us loads of advice. All of you applied to be admins. We've got 6 admins chosen so far, which will be working between kind of in-game and the Steam group. And we've got people working to help us out kind of behind the scenes, getting all the posts and everything set up. So hopefully this will run pretty darn smoothly. Obviously, this will be our first event this Sunday, 28th of August. So, bear with us if we are kind of, trying to sort things out. But hopefully it will all go to plan. Touch wood. And we'll have a great time. Rule-wise, there isn't, really a huge amount to it. We're not kind of going as strict as kind of Napoleonic Wars. Although we don't want kind of just random mosh pits everywhere. And, all we're kind of asking is that for the most part, you guys kind of just listen to the orders me and Apollo will try to give you, because we're trying to command our armies against each other that you guys will be a part of, depending on which army you join. # Team Lionheart. But yeah, you know, for the most part, you just want you guys to have fun, just, you know, no trolling or like kind of really messing about when we're trying to organise our forces and stuff like that. And we'll all have a really fun time. So that's what we're trying to bring to you guys for big epic clashes and fighting and scenarios we'll be working on over the next few weeks and events going forward. So yeah, hopefully this first one will go well. As I said, if I have kind of forgotten anything, all the information will be down in the Steam group. I believe Patrons, as I said, you guys will get the password for the server 15 minutes before the event. I believe that's being sent through the Patreon mail system. So do check your Patreon, you know, 15 minutes before the event. For everyone else, the password will be posted public on the Steam group just before the event starts at 5 p.m. BST. So I think that is all the info. Again, if I have missed anything, feel free to let me know down in the comment section. But most importantly, join that Steam group, hashtag Team Lionheart, and let's go crush Apollo this Sunday, 5 p.m. BST. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride in the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, XMG, Green Man Gaming, and Overclockers UK. Until next time, ciao for now.